Hi, Facebook. How are you doing? How is your day been going? If you're cooking dinner, comment below. What are you cooking for dinner? Or if you've already cooked dinner. Hi, YouTube. How are you doing? If you come on here, comment below. What are you cooking for dinner? Or if you've already cooked dinner, what did you make? All right. Say hi if you're coming on. Say hi. Comment hashtag replay if you're watching the replay so I can see how many people come on after I post this. All righty. All righty. Give me a second here. All right, Facebook. There is my Cash App. There's my Cash App. And there's the Amazon wish list. Now the Cash App I'm going to pin. So if you want to read the star comment, you can read it up. It'll be up in the comment. All righty. All right, there it is. All right, YouTube. All right. All righty. So there's the Cash App. All righty. All right. So let's make sure we can see this correctly. I'm making lazy lasagna. It's called lazy lasagna. All right. And I've already got the ground beef started. Okay. It says 1 to 1.5 pounds, but I'm putting 2 pounds. Because that's how I separate mine. And I read the whole instructions. And when I have to split it, it won't be enough ground beef to split it. So I want 2. Okay. So it says 1 to 1.5 pounds, but you can do 2. I wouldn't do more than 2 because it'd be too much. Unless you're doubling it. I'm not doubling this. Okay. So then it says 1 tablespoon of minced garlic. You can do fresh garlic or you can do the one in the refrigerator. Okay. And you got to put that in with the ground beef. So I did that already. Then we're going to have half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, 1 jar, 26 ounces prepared pasta or marinara sauce. Now I looked everywhere. I didn't see 26 ounces. I saw 23, 24. The one I got says 23.75, but it's the same size as the 24. So, but I have a big jar that I've only used a little bit out for, extra sauce for my spaghetti when I made it. And that lasts a long time in the refrigerator. So if I need a couple more ounces, I can use that. Now, when we say prepared pasta or marinara sauce, you can use the jar that says marinara, the one that says traditional sauce, or you can get any flavor you want. This is what we got. Chunky garden combo. Chunky garden combo. Okay, so you can use, whatever. Garlic, whatever. They got one that's something, sausage and something in garlic, or the one that says flavored meat or something like that. Yeah. So you don't have to stick to because some recipes just want you to stick to plain marinara for the recipe. But this doesn't matter, okay? All right, and then you're gonna have 1.5 cups of water that you're gonna mix with the sauce. But instead of just pouring it in the pan, if I were you, I'd take the 1.5 cups of water, pour it in the jar, and shake the jar up to get all that excess sauce on the sides, and then pour it in there. Okay? I don't know how much water fits in the jar, but if 1.5 was too much, you could dump the rest into because you want to leave like a good amount of space in the jar so you can get the water to move around. Yeah. Then you need 1 package, 20 to 25 ounces of refrigerated or frozen ravioli, cheese ravioli. Okay? Now I got the refrigerated one because I found it. I went one Walmart, I couldn't find it, either refrigerated or freezer. So I went to another Walmart because I had to get a couple items that weren't at the Walmart I went to. So the next day I went, because we got to take the bus. So the next day I went and I found it. And it's going to go into the oven. But the first part, when it says cover it with foil and then cook it for 15 to 20 minutes, it says 20 if it's frozen, but 15 if it's not, if it's just refrigerated. Then you're going to take the foil off and cook it for another 15 to 20, or I think just 20. And then, yeah. So, but when I get to the part of how to do it in the casserole dish, I'll go over that. Okay? And then you're going to need 1 cup of shredded Italian cheese blend. Now, they say, because we're going to do half a layer and then do the layer again, they want you to put half the cheese. But putting half the cheese across the whole 9 by 13, I don't know if that's enough unless you really spread it out and make it thin. But if you want a thick layer of cheese, you can do more than half a cup on each layer, or a total of, you can do a total of 2 cups. You can put 1 whole cup on the first layer, 1 whole cup on the second layer, whatever you want. It just says Italian cheese blend and it says 1 cup, but you can do more if you want to add a little more cheese, because you're splitting that between 2 layers. It's going to be only half a cup. And I use a lot of recipes with cheese, I would, and as much as I've done it, I think a minimum of 1 cup is good across the top of a 9 by 13 casserole. If you're putting one in the middle layer, top layer, whatever you're doing, 1 cup is the best, because if you do half a cup, then you're going to have a super thin layer, like hardly any cheese. And if you like it that way, go ahead. I'm not going to say anything, but if you like it that way, but if you want a little more cheese, like covering, then I recommend a minimum of a cup. You can do more, but I recommend just on 1 layer. So it's up to you. Okay, and you can use something else if you don't like, you don't want to do Italian cheese blend. But since Italian cheese blend is white, it would be better to use a white cheese. So if you'd rather use mozzarella, Parmesan, use whatever. And if you really want to go with cheddar or Mexican or any of those yellow cheeses, go right ahead. Each to their own. But I just think it's better with some kind of white cheese. I just go with what they say because it seems better. Like if I had a recipe. Why'd you come back? Huh?
Not all of it needs to be washed.
You forgot the car?
No, not everything needs to be washed.
Huh?
Not everything needs to be washed.
Say what?
Not all my clothes were dirty. I took everything out that was dirty. That's clean clothes.
Oh, you already put them in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it better when I can look at a recipe like this instead of playing it in a video. Yeah. All right. Just about done. All right. Nobody yet. Nobody yet on here. Now, it tells you to take a slotted spoon, a spoon with slots, remove the ground beef to a bowl, dump the grease, and put the ground beef back in. Most recipes just say drain your grease, but that's the way they want you to do it. But I'm going to do it the same way that I do it all the time when y'all see me. Tilt the ground beef, move it all to one side, and then slightly tilt it back, and, suck the grease up with paper towel. Yes, that's how I'm going to do it. You're doing it a lot like that sometimes. Okay. Well, no. I was about to do it, but let me let it cook for about another minute or two. Make sure it's all done, and then we'll move on to the next step.
I think he only signed a 1-year deal.
I think it was time Frankie wanted to. I think Frankie was a 2-year.
Well, Frankie's already done enough to deserve an extension.
Okay,
He
then.
has or hasn't.
Has.
All right, after you drain it and all that, the second step will be
No, I think he deserves
stir in
five.
salt,
Maybe 3 years.
nutmeg, and
4 years.
pepper. Mix well, and then
I'll say
stir
five
in the
weeks,
pasta sauce and water.
Him and Luke
Bring
have
to
been
a
good
boil and cook 1 to 2 minutes, stirring occasionally.
I think
Okay,
he
so we're
should
gonna put in the
get
seasonings,
a 4 to 6
then the
year,
pasta sauce and water,
I don't think we're
and then we're gonna let it
So,
boil,
yeah,
and
this
then
is
we're
last year's
gonna
rookie deal.
I don't think we're gonna resign
cook
him.
it for 1 or 2 minutes.
We're gonna try to figure
Then
out
step 3 will be
safety-wise.
assembling the
Jerry Chin, we might resign.
Yeah, he was only 1 year deal. He's been
casserole.
solid.
Now you have to preheat your oven to 400. Let me get that
Let me
done.
try to resign. What else?
All right, preheat your oven to 400.
I'm going with a 3 year, wasn't he?
I think that's 2-3 year. There's a couple of defensive players that are winning.
Yeah.
Like older ones, like Dante Fowler.
Yeah. We might let him know.
So Juice is on. He still has 1 year left after this.
We might just let him go.
All right, guys, I'm getting my casserole
Let's say like a great
turned
year
out.
next year, or like you finish up this year really, really solid.
Yeah, right with you.
I don't think we're gonna resign him.
They're not even taking this 5th-year option. Well, I think they will.
I mean, the only way to resign him is if he wants to be if he gets such a small contract.
But yeah, like a cheap deal.
Yeah, he's not getting a big crazy deal.
I
He
got
hasn't
it.
done anything to deserve it.
Okay, let's put it right here.
And I'm not saying I don't like him. He is with. He is right, but he's not like he's not pay like some crazy money.
Yeah.
He's okay. Like, he's
Paper
alright.
towel ready?
He's not bad. You should be in the league after that. That's a good thing. You should be in the league. Then you got a 3rd round pick for Devontae Adams.
Yeah, that'd be pretty easy.
That's fine. I thought 3rd round is something else.
Okay, here it is.
Conditional 3rd round pick.
All right, so let's push all the ground beef to the side.
That's fine. But no, I think he should do something else.
Okay,
So why we
now
did that?
slightly tilt it.
Yeah, but I think we have a lot of younger
I'm
guys.
not
We could use him for somebody better.
Just give it a minute or so.
Yeah.
Let
You don't need him.
Oh, what? No, I didn't want to throw it.
come down.
I mean, that was a touchdown, but I wanted to double tap square to slide. So he wasn't in scrambling mode, you know what I mean? So he fucking lodged it. Now it's in the legal forward pass. Son of a bitch.
Our offense hasn't been a problem though, so.
You know, it's defense. Well, against good teams. Good teams saw we did to Arizona and Cleveland.
Yeah. But then you see what Arizona did to the 49ers. That's almost like
I'm just pushing the ground beef back so
some days you can play good, some days you
and
don't.
squeeze it and bring down some more.
That's why I'm saying we need players that doesn't matter who we play against. They're gonna be good.
I think he should have been doing something like also the way we had to play defense differently against Baltimore than
Trying not to
because
tilt it too
we
much
were rushing a lot
because I
more
don't want
against
all the ground
Baltimore
beef coming down.
because obviously like Arizona don't have any good.
We had this box stack up the box.
Like I mean, Kyler can run, but like they don't have like the rushing duo like Baltimore. So we were just rushing 3 or 4. We had to load the box up against Baltimore. I mean, it still didn't work. Oh, fuck off.
I don't think we don't have anybody else offensively that's that scary besides maybe the Bears because they can play really well.
Turn it over.
And our defense isn't that
And then the
good.
Philly and Dallas games, it
Of
was
course,
always,
yeah.
division games.
Those are all things that
Okay, get it up.
hopefully we can look at the bounce back of East Carolina. If Carolina is anybody I deal with you, so
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, but Carolina's roster is good.
It's not, but I just
All right, we're good. Now,
bad things we do. They can have that goal.
okay, salt, nutmeg, and pepper. Okay, so the salt is half a teaspoon, but I have this one And you can't really measure it down. You just gotta put it in. Okay, I'm gonna just do this. Okay. Let's do the pepper, which is a fourth of a teaspoon, 1 1/4.
That's 4 rushing touchdowns. Ooh.
Okay, and nutmeg, 1/4 to half a teaspoon. Oh, hold on, guys. Hold on, Brownie. Babe. Okay, so it says 1 ground nutmeg, 1/4 to half a teaspoon. I'm gonna do half a teaspoon because I got a little extra ground beef in there. So.
Yeah.
Since 2019, the Democrats have been one of the most protected
Yeah, your brother's probably been there.
PFS rated up in seconds.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What did you say about it?
Okay, got it. I'm trying to hurry. I don't want it to burn. It's got no liquid under there. Okay. So you got to mix it well. So mix all the seasonings well. All right, pasta sauce. Okay.
Dumb bitch.
And then the water, which is 1 1.5 cups of water. I forgot to put it back in the jar. I just dumped it right in the pan. I can't believe I did that, guys. I told y'all not to.
lead, bro.
So I just put a tiny bit in there so I can get something shaked up. Okay, so what I'm going to do.
Because the Bucks won a hella with
Nobody on nothing. No.
It was a mix and match game for you. Like they just took the
This.
I mean, well, when you're
Flavor meat. Flavor meat. I'm just going to put a little bit of it because I was short 2 ounces, but I don't know what 2 ounces is.
Like, I'm not trying to like,
There I go.
They got also this thing.
Okay.
Like I said, James Winston did that. Remember,
Stir it up.
That before, and it was still
30 interceptions.
I left it on medium-high 8. That's why I didn't want it to burn. I was going to turn it down, but
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to say I like beef. I'm not trying to
by the
say
time I get everything in here, I don't want it to. I'm gonna want it to boil faster. So
Make sure like clean that before you do a fish.
So this is all stirred up.
If you put it in the bag and get a good
Let's
season,
see.
that would have happened.
Yeah, for they've been fucked.
Okay, bring to a boil.
Still win after throwing them 3.
Cook 1 to 2 minutes, stirring occasionally. Okay, so while I'm waiting for it to come to a boil and then cook for 1 to 2 minutes, I'm going to get the casserole ready. First of all, you got to spray it. Okay, with whatever non-stick spray you have. Okay. Okay. Then the first thing you're going to do is layer half the ravioli on a beef mixture. Wait a minute. Layer half the ravioli, half the beef mixture, and half the cheese. Half the ravioli.
I was gonna say, I hope we don't get that.
We're gonna be mad as shit. We just lost.
I don't think we have to do that. Even if we did win, I don't think we have to do that. I think a lot of them are very.
So,
a lot of us are very low-minded.
Here's the ravioli.
You always like said the great things in the conference. You always see them always be professional. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It is
When I was listening to something, you sound like you.
Giovanni Rama or something. I don't know. But 20. Here we go.
You know, people be telling him like, "Oh, you're a top 10, whatever."
Wait, where y'all going for you? I just need to feel.
We're gonna go with 2 minutes.
Okay.
They have to go for it.
It says 1 to 2 minutes, but we're gonna go with 2 minutes.
Oh,
I'm gonna
fuck off.
stir it occasionally. I want no popping.
Oh, fuck you, Patrick. Fuck you.
You know, I'm online.
Oh, my bad.
But the biggest one I found was 18 ounces. I don't know if I found one smaller. And when you put the other 18, that's like 36. I was thinking, before I added, I don't know why I was thinking 32, but it's 36. And if you put 25, that's 11 ounces more. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to layer it across the bottom, use as much as I need, and then layer across the top and see what, and whatever's left, I'll put it aside. It says it only cooks for 3 minutes. No, I guess that's in a pot. So refrigerated ravioli cooks for about 3 minutes. Then you can always add your favorite sauce to it. Like when they're done, you could dump it into this sauce and, you know, I'm just saying if you're not doing this recipe. All right, about 35 seconds left to go. So let's open this.
All we're gonna do is kick a field goal.
Says cut here.
Mom's kids. Oh, get out my way. Get out my way.
Oh, I cooked. What did I do? Okay, so turn it off. It's done. So we're gonna all right. So they're like this. You've got another pack I saw there that said something in spinach, but this one you want the 3 cheese. You're just gonna dump, and then you know some stick together. Just unstick them, and just layer them side by side. All right. See these? Some of these stick together. So let's get this right.
How long the roll is that?
Oh yeah, I heard he's about to play.
He's getting 3. I'm happy for Lonzo. Hopefully he can plays.
We trade for Greg Newsom. Greg Newsom, he's a solid corner in Cleveland for real.
There's a couple people that we can trade for.
I think after the Deshaun Watson trade, the Browns are just trying to stock up some picks.
I forgot who we did talking about the other day. Something Walker, I think. Something Walker.
Position.
With the least at the moment.
Okay, guys, those were just the oven. Thirsty, guys. Let me get something to drink.
Jaguars are getting a new stadium in 2028. It said that in some of the first day. And the NFL owners approved Tom Brady for the Hartsville limited partner of the Raiders. Oh, I don't know what limited means, but
All right. See anybody come on here? Nope, nobody. Okay. So. All right. So, and then we're going to layer half this beef mixture and then half the cheese, which it only calls for a cup of cheese, so it would be half a cup of cheese, but you know, to fit across this, 1 cup is the best, but it's up to you guys how much you want. If you want a very thin layer of cheese, if you want a thick layer of cheese, it all depends on how much. Are you a cheese person? Y'all don't like too much cheese? It's all up to you guys, okay?
I heard a lot of people don't like their largest person that matters.
And if you want to add a few more extra raviolis on top around, go right ahead.
I don't know whether just they traded for Devontae Adams is going to fix him.
They have good wide receivers. That's what.
Yeah, Lazard, Garrett Wilson, Mike Williams.
But they said they might trade.
Okay. So.
My brain doesn't want to pick up on so much.
The pan can get heavy. Oops, it's splattered. See? I try to figure out how this would have worked with 1 or 1.5 pounds of ground beef. You know, I wonder.
Hello. You good? How you doing?
Okay. All right. I splattered it Because I was just pouring it and it was kind of, I was wanting to pour it instead of scooping it. It'd be here forever.
Yeah, so
Okay.
so what I can do, we can do it this Friday. Get paid this Friday. Yeah.
Maybe one more or a partial scoop. All right, that's it.
That works. So I'm gonna be there this Friday.
Leave some for
I'll
the
be
cup.
working, the past couple weeks. That's why I'm doing it. I'm
Well,
gonna come after work Friday. So we're gonna see you Friday.
would have been nicer with this whole thing, and then layer it again, and then put another
So
whole
I get all. I should be off
set
work
up like
3:30.
that.
So probably around like 5:36.
But it's okay. Oh, the cheese.
Okay. Yeah, so I said you come around like 4:30. That should be fine. I mean, that way you said you can be like at 4. So you come at 3:30. That should be fine. I shouldn't be busy at all the time. That's perfect. You do that. That's fine. I appreciate it. You too. I think I was talking about that. Yeah, I agree on
What?
the general.
Probably trying to bend down there to get the cheese was hard.
But
I forgot how much cheese it was gonna need. I forgot it said 1 cup. But, like I was explaining about it, it's better to put 1 cup on 1 layer instead of half a cup and half a cup because it just doesn't seem like enough. It'll be a very thin layer. But anyway, so even 2 cups is good. But this is a 4-cup bag anyway. So I don't even measure this. I'm going to just sprinkle it across. Sprinkle it across. Sometimes I just shake it. Okay, that may. Okay, that's enough. All right, that's 1 bag gone. Nobody's coming on. Well, okay, so. I should have done it like this on the bottom, but it's okay. It's okay. She said. Then I started singing another song. To yesterday. La, la, la. Okay, so I did that. So let's dump the rest of this on there.
Hey, would you let a girl fly you out? Would you let a girl fly you out? Yeah, I'm not sure. Say, like, let's say a girl with money, she like, hey, I'm gonna fly you out, come see you. She's not good. Like how women, like, do you do women?
Sure.
You wouldn't mind that?
I mean, if she like flying me away, like.
No, I
I always leave a spoon there.
You know what I mean? Like, if I'm really into this girl type
Forgetting.
No, I mean, well, shit, even if I'm not that into her, like, she rich.
I need to
like,
spread it
I'll
with
take
it.
that free
let's say
vacation.
you go around you, like, hey, I think you cute, like, come see me, I'm gonna fly you out.
I'm not trying to get
No,
murdered.
I would say, let's say like it's like a finish, but somebody
Yeah,
like
but it's a free vacation.
like a W-rate.
What would you?
If it's a W-rate man, somebody like that, oh yeah, that's sweet. Let's go live life, man. You're not gonna be no real, like somebody that I don't like have proof that is real.
Yeah. But shit, I don't know why other guys have a problem with that. That's free vacation right there.
Yeah.
Jeez, fuck yeah. 97 speed. Oh yeah, those guys are just doing their outside about their sports game. You need a new center.
All right. So let's. See, that's why I have that turned around a little more so y'all can see me better on YouTube. Okay? Well, I didn't think it was going to take this home. I just want to get it covered. I don't like it real thin. I feel like I'm missing spots, you know? All right, so that's enough for there. It's just a little bit left in here, see? I would dump the rest of it in there, but I don't want too much. All right, guys, let me get the oil.
Do you have any dryer sheets? Do you have any dryer sheets? Thank you.
All right. So, okay. Put that on here. Okay. Alrighty, so let's get this in here. Oh, I forgot to show y'all what it looks like. Hold on, guys. I want to show you. Okay. So let me put this in here. Alrighty, so I did that. 15 to 20 minutes. No, 15 minutes. 20 minutes if frozen. So 15. And then when that's done, I'm going to uncover. Continue baking for 15 to 20 minutes till sauce is bubbly and pasta is tender. Okay? Alrighty, guys? All right. So, let me put the ravioli away and the cheese. Put this away. I'm supposed to tuck it under here. All right, there we go. All right. Okay, so let's stand 5 minutes before serving. So I'm always thirsty. I'm trying to get this small little fan facing me because it gets hot in this kitchen when you're cooking. It's a real short fan. It's not. But it did work when we had to stay with a friend when we went out to West Virginia and then we came back. We had to stay with the friends, and we were laying only on a mattress, no box spring, nothing. So we were down low enough where the fan would hit us, and we usually put it at the end of the bed so we could hit both of us, and we'd have it turning this way and that way. But that button stopped working. We don't know why. We one day we pressed it, it wouldn't work. So it doesn't work. So you gotta keep it. But I have a nicer one and a bigger one because this one my husband's mom bought for us because mostly because our friends air conditioning went out and they were slow on coming. But yeah, when we told the place we're here right now, when we went to the office and told them that it was very hot in here and we're dripping sweat and it's just so hot in here.
I'm not gonna window for you.
They said, yeah, we'll try to get someone there today. But the other place didn't do that. And yes, it was their air conditioning. Well, this is an extended stay, so you got the air conditioning against the wall like you do at hotels. But when you look at the thing, the temperature you see on there is the temperature that we have it set at. It doesn't tell you what the temperature is in here, like a regular apartment or house. When you have one of those regular air things on the wall, you can see what you have the temperature set at and how hot it is in your house. But here you can't. But we already knew because we were dripping sweat and it was so hot every night. And I got a better fan for the room. It's real tall and it blows real good. So, because before that, before my son came, I was taking this fan back and forth. I was leaving it out here all day because I would sit out here all day. And then I would take it in my room at night when I go to sleep. Then my son came, and that was kind of hard because I drip sweat so bad that my pajamas get soaked. And I wanted it in there, but I felt bad. My son didn't have it, out here. So we went and, we got one at Walmart. Well, the first one we got, there was something with that. I don't remember what about that. So we took it back and got another one. Right, Alvin? And we got a good one. So now I could leave the white fan out here. Because even if it's cool in here, because once they changed the air conditioning, replaced it with the new one, and we set the temperature to what we want, you could feel the difference about a million times difference. It was so cool in here. It was like crazy. But I still turn on the fan because once in a while, if I'm coming from hot outside, because it's still getting hot outside, or cooking in the kitchen, I can go in my room and I can be just burning up. And it may not be hot in there. It's just because I've been outside or in the kitchen cooking. But, I mean, later on this week, I think tomorrow or Thursday, it's supposed to go down to the low 80s, and then a few days later, I think it's supposed to be in the 70s. So somewhere in the low 80s, 70s. That's a little better than it's been. Right, Alvin? So, All right, let's see. Nope, nobody. I posted something on YouTube today, Alvin. And I made an announcement last time I cooked so that guy on YouTube could hear me that I cook on Tuesday again. If you want to come. And I was like 5 o'clock because I knew it was going to be 5 o'clock. But he hasn't come. He skipped a few times before. So I thought it was just a once in a, somebody just checking me out and goodbye. But he said he would subscribe. I hope he did. I got to go look after this, see what I got on YouTube. If he did subscribe, I think it would be 80. I think I was at 79. But look, guys, it's been a year and let's see. A year and 8.5 months. At the end of this month will be a year and 9 months. For how long I've been doing this. Okay, and a lot of things have changed. A whole lot. Number one, I used to pre-record my videos and load them to YouTube. I didn't load them to Facebook because I didn't think of using Facebook for my food. I was just going to use YouTube. It happened later on, months later, where all of a sudden I decided to use this page on Facebook because I have a second page as cooking too, which means I do my lives on here, not the second page. But I do post the pictures on the second page, Elizabeth's Life. I do post the pictures I take on there. So, but I'm trying to figure out how to change the name of this page to the same name as my YouTube. Because once I figure that out, there's got to be a way. Once I figure that out, and then I want to try to figure out how to make a logo with that name. And then once I make a logo, then I want to start selling t-shirts and sweatshirts to start out with. And then if that does good, later on I can add on some more items. Like I can do, I am not sure how to put the logo on those things, but like mouse pads, aprons that you would wear in the kitchen. Let's see, what else? Mouse pads, aprons for the kitchen. That's it. If you're watching the replay and listening to this, give me some other ideas. What else would you put a logo on besides t-shirts and sweatshirts and mouse pads for the computer and aprons? And then I don't wear aprons. If I'm baking and I'm going to use a lot of flour or something that could be messy, then I might want to put. I don't have an apron, so then I might put on something that I don't mind getting dirty. But if I have an apron, I'll wear it because it'll while I'm cooking on live, so I can see. And then I'll wear different shirts, but on occasion I'll wear my logo shirt when I'm live with you guys, or maybe, I do go out a lot on Fridays and Saturdays, so I might wear it so, people can see it when I'm going out. But anyways, but yeah, I want to start out with the t-shirts and sweatshirts. That's it. And then if it does good, because if let's say I buy 20 t-shirts to start off with. That's all I'm going to have, 20 t-shirts. And I'm going to put all the logos on them. I'm going to have the money for it, though. I'm going to see how much it's going to cost me. And then, like 20 sweatshirts as well. Or maybe 15, because I don't know. People don't buy as much sweatshirts. But, see how well they sell. And if they sell good, I'll make more. So let's say I'm going to make up a number, okay? let's just say perhaps it could cost less or it could cost me more. So let's per se I spent $100, okay, total to get the t-shirts and the sweatshirts, get the logos on them, okay. Let's per se I spent $100, right? All right. So after I sell them, and these are just numbers, because I don't know, it could be more or less. I just don't know. I haven't done all the math and what I'm going to sell t-shirts and sweatshirts. It depends how much I spend on them, you know. But I let's say I went and made $200, and I spent $100 to get the t-shirts and sweatshirts and logos on them, and I came back with $200. Now, most likely it might be more. I don't know, but I'm just saying. Oh, sorry guys. I need to turn and talk to y'all too because I'm saying the same thing. So let's say I made $200. Now, because I bought 15, no, I said 20 t-shirts and maybe 15 sweatshirts to start out with. $100 would be the same $100 I spent to start out. I'd use that again towards more purchase. The other $100 would be my profit. Okay, now I can take that $100 and I can put it towards buying more. So instead of buying 20 t-shirts, I can buy 30 or 40 t-shirts. And instead of buying 15 sweatshirts, I can buy 20, 25, 30 sweatshirts, whatever. Okay, that's if I see the first ones went fast and people like them. You know, because sometimes when you make a profit, sometimes you want to put that back into your business at the beginning to make it even better. So let's say I did that, and then let's say, so now I put that 100 back in there. So now I spent 200. Okay, I spent the first 100 that I got back and my profit. So I spent 200, and let's say I got back $400. Okay, let's say I got back $400, guys. All right, let's pause on that for a minute. I'm going to open the oven, pull it out, take off the foil, and then put it back in there for another. 15 minutes. I'm going to check it. It says 15 to 20, but I'm going to check it at 15. Let me get.
I'll go during the day.
The whole point of how it's
Some of the cheese is coming off on the foil. That's the only
That's
thing I hate about that. Okay.
I want to be here.
All right, let's put it. Okay.
I mean, I'll go to some crunch jar during the day, and then if you're not just going to show for the Halloween stuff.
All right, let's say the second go around I made $400.
Get the key.
It's like to the apartment. Because Thomas is probably going to want to be there for the Halloween fest, and so is she. So I'll just come so I can unlock the door.
Like when I make the first 100, I'll buy some 20 shirts. And then when I make the second 100, I'll buy some more. But I just don't want to wait till I make all the money. Because when I run out, then I'll have to order them, do this, do that. If I order a hat, if I get like, what I spent the last time was 200. And then 200 is now my profit. So if I say, when I get up to 100, if I take the first 100 and get some shirts and get those going, while I'm still selling the others, by the time those are gone, I'll have the first set, and then I can be working on getting the second set with the second 100. You see what I mean?
When I go to work tomorrow, I'm gonna ask.
And then
I
after
already
the
have
second
mine.
time,
Just
after
probably
I
like
do
the
that, because the
business
first time
one.
I'm going to spend 100,
Which is only
then I'm going to
32
add my
bucks, so I
profit
can pay
100
when I
into
get paid
the
next
100
Wednesday.
and have 200. So then the second time when I make my profit 200, I'm going to take like $50.
What? See,
Put it
cheating,
aside,
bro. This can't be cheating,
and do this whole process
You're not successful. Shut up.
2 or 3 more times and take $50 out each time. So if I do it 3 times, that's 150.
Nah, everybody knows that was bull, bro.
And keep the rest for my profit, like my income, like I'm making money, But then use that $50 each time I took out to put towards maybe start
There's a touchdown
selling
right here.
the mouse pads and
This? Oh god. Oh no.
aprons with the logos on it, But I gotta figure out how to do that. And later on, I would maybe come up with ideas on to do tumblers. I forgot about that. Tumblers, maybe keychains. But when I do that, I have to make sure I've got a big fan base and that a lot of people want to buy my stuff, because if hardly nobody wants it or it's not really selling, then I'm not going to go into selling that extra stuff. Like the first time I do it, and let's say I spend 100 and I get the 15 sweatshirts and the 20 t-shirts with the logos on them, and they sell very, very slowly. Not a lot of people want them. That I'm not going to continue on. I'm going to continue on until I can try and sell out of what I have, but that'll be it. So, yeah, that's just some examples. Now, like I said at the beginning, if you come on and you're on my replay, comment below what you had for dinner or what you're going to have. Just let me know. I'm just curious what everyone had for dinner, or was everybody just on their own, or did you go eat out, or what'd you do? And also comment below, if I made products with my logo on it, would you buy it? I want to see how many yeses I get. Now, I'm going to post this as a question on both my pages, like, because I want to see how many people would buy it if I made it. Okay? And I know some popular content creators. They're not like famous as some others, or maybe even the famous ones. Yeah, the people that are selling their merchandise. I don't know if they're selling it on their own. I've seen some people have a third party that sells it for them or something like that. And then you send them to a website where they can order your stuff. So, I'd have to figure that out. But first, I'd have to gather information on how to do this. Who would be able to do the logos on the shirt? Where would I do that? Where would you buy bulk stuff like that? And find out all that and figure out how to change the name on this page, because I need that name change because I'm using my YouTube's name as well. So I'd have to do those things. So yeah, we've got 9.5 minutes for the second part of it's done. And I'll check it and see if it needs any more minutes, because it says 15 to 20 until the sauce is bubbly and pasta is tender. So I'll check the pasta, see how the sauce is, and then, let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then we'll go from there. So, what time is it? It's 6:03. Okay. So, if you see this, Please comment below. Would you purchase would you purchase a t-shirt or a sweatshirt from me? Or any other items if after the t-shirts and sweatshirts I start making more items. I have to get more into doing more research. Like, I really got to get down, spend a day and do just a lot of research. Like, um, what kind of companies can you get the t-shirts from and do the logos or companies that will do everything, t-shirts, sweatshirts, um, computer mouse pads, and whatever item you want your logo on, they can do. I got to look up that and look up prices, so I can get prepared for it. Because until I save up for it, I might just buy one shirt with the logo on it so I can advertise myself. And then if I get t-shirts made with logos, my son will wear one, correct? If I made a shirt with my logo on it, you'd wear one to help me out, right?
No.
Did you say no for real? You would wear my t-shirt if I made it with my logo on it, wouldn't you? And if somebody stops you while you're out and about on the weekend, oh, that's my mom's cooking channel. It's on. She has one on Facebook and one on YouTube. I'm saying if somebody asked you, I'm not saying say it, but I'm saying if somebody asked you,
Sure.
what was that? Yeah, I'm gonna make Thomas one too.
Okay.
But first I gotta figure out how to change the name on my my Facebook page. And then I gotta do a lot of research on other stuff. So, let's see. 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go. 6 minutes to go. Alrighty, so yes, just comment below if you would buy a t-shirt or a sweatshirt from me, or both. Because I know there's a guy I watch. I want his Tumblr. I want his Tumblr. Like, I try to make a Tumblr kind of like this. I don't know if it'll have a straw in it, but I gotta go look at his, see how he's designed it. I'm not gonna design it like him, but I want to. Did he put a design on the Tumblr, or did he just put his logo on there? Because I would try to have it in like white, or right when I was getting ready to start doing Tumblrs, I try to get everyone's ideas on colors, like maybe white, red. I don't know. I'm thinking of some colors. Oh, I gotta put some more in here. It's all gone. Oh, because there ain't nothing in there. It's in here. Okay, because that's like a bluish white. It's got a little bit of blue in it, but it's got white in it too. We've got some red tumblers. There's yellow, black. And stuff like that. But you see anybody? Nobody on YouTube, okay. So It says there's one person on here, but I don't see anybody. Unless I go. I thought it might be my husband, but I don't even see it. Usually it'll have a little, it'll come up as Thomas is watching or so and so is watching. But if you're watching, please say hello and let's chat. If you don't want to chat, it's okay, but please say hello just so I can see who's here. Because it says one person is watching, but I see nobody. I don't see anybody. Because it starts off with star comment, which is, it's all under my name. And then you got the Cash App and then the Amazon wish list. That's it. So I don't know. 2 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Some of those people that you watch that are do like 10 or 15-minute videos and show you the whole recipe, that's because they skip things. Like they'll show you they're dumping the ground beef in the pan and then snap the fingers and the ground beef is done. And then they'll show you how they're mixing all their stuff. But when something has, like, when I made that one recipe, what was it? It might have been the baked ziti. I don't remember. But when I had to simmer it for 15 or 20 minutes, they would let you know they got to simmer it, and you'd see them put the lid on, and then the simmering's done. Because they pass forward that in their video. I don't know how they do it because they pre-record that and they're able to do that. I can't do that in a live video, and I like coming live with you when I cook. Just like there's another content creator guy and his family. He cooks live too. He doesn't pre-record any of his cooking, and his whole family's usually there. Sometimes his wife and his mom, I think, not his wife, his mom, and sometimes other people come in throughout the video that will eat with them. And he can take from an hour to almost 2 hours, somewhere between there. Usually it's an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes to cook whatever he makes for us. And people watch because they love that family. And that family sells, you probably know who I'm talking about. That family sells seasonings. They got a line of cookware. They're doing something in a mall somewhere. They open something. But they're doing a lot of stuff. So now they have changed, and now they're only going to go live cooking at their house like 3 days a week, I think it is. I forgot. It was Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I think it was. Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
So I guess that would work better for all of us. It'd have to be Saturday, though, because Thomas is off Saturday.
Because they probably got a lot of other stuff going on that they can't do the cooking every single night like they used to. So
I don't want you to just have to take off. You know what I'm saying? You just start.
Yeah. But you see what I'm saying?
In the morning, you meet us there.
And the whole time, if they put something in the oven, I never noticed it, but you'll see them cooking something on the stove, and the whole time they cook, they stay live. So yeah, so I'm not like the only one. I may be the. Okay. All right, let me get this out. Wait a minute, guys. I gotta get another. Well, I think I should have put this on a cookie sheet, guys. For real, for real. It's right at the top, and if it goes up anymore, it's going to spill over. I hope it didn't. But I'll turn the oven light on and look later after it cools down. Yeah. So, but let me see. All right, I just put a timer for 5 minutes so y'all can see. Ooh, this mint. Hold on, guys. Alvin. Alvin,
Yes.
should I throw this away?
Unless you want to get burned.
Huh? Yeah, I just felt a little burn on my finger.
All right, then throw it away.
Huh?
Throw it away.
This one is starting to rip too. I'm gonna get some new ones.
That's why I don't.
Hey, what about those silicone ones? Yeah, I was just talking about getting new mitts because the second one I got was kind of ripped like all here, and I didn't know it. I didn't notice it until I felt a little trying to lift this. I felt a little burn on my finger. I got another one. This one here is starting to rip just a tiny bit.
It is wide open, bro.
Y'all see that? You can see the cheese, the sauce, and the meat. Okay, so while I'm waiting for the 5 minutes, I'm gonna take a picture of it. Then I'll take a picture of the bowl. See, when I do casseroles, I take a picture of the casserole and then the bowl. Because when it's in the bowl, then you can see. What's inside of it. Okay, so let's see. Nope, I don't need the recipe anymore. Let me get over here and get. Okay, so if y'all did not see it too well, can you see it through that? I know the light is making it look kind of.
You hear the look there, blue at the streets connecting to top here?
That's fucked up.
Kind of isolated.
Okay, so
Game.
At first,
about
we were trying to connect
2 minutes and 15 seconds.
but I guess
You get the bowls out.
Just like that.
Now I doubt. Are you eating this, Malik?
What?
Probably not. Okay, guys, just give me a second here.
Cheese infested. I'm about to make some pasta. You got any like protein I can use in there?
I still have that one chicken breast.
Can you take that chicken breast out for me?
Huh?
Can you take that chicken breast out for me?
Isn't it late for that? You wanted to.
I can throw it out.
This one?
Yeah.
You're eating this food, right, Alvin?
Yeah.
It's for me.
Okay, so. Well, as long as my son is living with me, and as long as he's home to eat my dinner, I want him to start making sure he takes a bite right in front of my camera and give a thumbs up or thumbs down. Well, you used to do that, but then now you don't do, just so they can have a second person tell them. And I want honesty. If you have to put thumbs down, I think it's best eaten with I think a fork. Okay, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and put some in a bowl. Okay. All right, let me turn this oven off. Okay. All right, Alvin, come on. I can't believe this. It's almost over.
Put on Bob's Burgers if you want.
I'm about to go get my phone and shit.
Is this good enough for you?
Sure.
Here you go. I'm looking at. I was trying to figure out how not to get it all to spill over. Turn around, face the camera. Oh, sorry. He's YouTube. You see the back of him, but he's going to try it. And turn around, make sure YouTube sees thumbs up or thumbs down. He's going to.
Good.
It's good. Really?
Yeah.
All right. He likes it. He gave you a thumbs up if you saw that. Normally, I used to want him to say it's good or speak, but he just back when he was just doing it, I didn't tell him to do it. He would just take a bite and I would say, "How is it?" You know, he'd stand right here and take his first bite. He always did that. I didn't know why, but he wouldn't say anything. He'd just be like, but he never put a thumbs down. But let me also let you know, if my son ever did put a thumbs down, it could, maybe it's not so good and don't make it again, but maybe he just doesn't like it, but it is a good recipe. Because, you know, there's a lot of things that I don't like, a recipe that I don't like too well, and what my husband does or my son does, or, you know, because everyone has their own. But if most of us are saying that it's not good, then it's probably not all that good. But if y'all have any ideas, I'm going to try and work on some recipes, you know, off camera. I might do it on camera sometimes just to show you how I'm doing it. But try to work and make up some recipes so I can make up my own recipes. And then maybe if I can get a good amount of them written down, maybe I could have a cookbook one day. You never know. But I, you know, I do like cooking and I want to make a cookbook and I want to do this, but I'm not the type that I don't want to be a cook, like go to school for cooking so I can be a chef in a restaurant or be those famous chefs on TV. I don't want to go that far. I don't mind making cookbooks or, you know, stuff like that, or cooking for others. If can you make me this recipe and for my party? Or yeah, I don't mind stuff like that, but I don't want to go way on TV or, you know, stuff like that. I don't want to go that far. So yeah. All right. So I'm gonna put mine in a bowl. I was gonna plate it. Plate it just means put it. Because I made my this time I just decided to do myself with this. So afraid I'm gonna spill it over the edge. Trying to put the bowl close enough. All right, that's enough. I don't, because I'm always trying to fill up my bowl, but I never eat it all. So I need to start putting like half a bowl, and then if I want more, I can come get more. Okay. Alrighty. So, sorry guys, there's cheese hanging. Okay, so here's what the bowl looks like. Can y'all see that? You can see the steam, I definitely know that. Can y'all see that steam? Oh yeah, I can see. I was trying to look through the. Okay. Let me get a quick picture of this and then I'm going to taste it for you. And then we are going to end it. Okay. So There we go. All right, so let's taste this. All right. So, just some of that ground beef. Did you trip?
Yeah. That balance though.
All right.
I felt like I'm a Camaro right there, bro. He's like,
You know, the guy in that one TikTok, everything follows the TV.
nah,
the
bro.
drawer. But Reddit, bro, knocked down everything.
What?
It stands with it. It's good.
Who said what?
It's good. But I should have tasted the sauce before I put it in the casserole.
I'm like, yeah, true. I just sneeze all over it. It looked good though. It looked good.
Well, I should have tasted the sauce before I
I'm gonna show you how to cut it.
Well, you can put it on here.
I know. I'm telling you, I'm gonna show you how to cut it. So look.
Should I what?
I'm gonna show you how to cut it. So look.
But yeah. The only thing I say is maybe I should have seasoned it up a little more. But I seasoned it exactly like the recipe said. But that doesn't mean that it's always correct because
that's why I tell you taste it while you cook it.
I just forgot to taste the sauce. I didn't think about it. So it was really good. You know, just remember to taste the sauce before you start assembling your casserole. Okay, taste the sauce and make sure there's enough salt, pepper. The only other thing is nutmeg, but you can put something else or other seasonings, which I think I should have. I should have put like paprika or maybe some Italian, something else. Okay.
The head to get plain to pineapple.
But anyways, I'm gonna end this live like I end all lives, and I appreciate anybody who's come on. And nobody. I appreciate anybody who's come on, and I appreciate anybody who will come on later and watch the replay. All right? And stay positive. Do your thing. And I love you guys. And I should be on live tomorrow between 2 and 3, somewhere between there. I don't want to be exact because I know I miss Monday. But between 2 and 3 on my other page, Elizabeth's Life. Elizabeth with apostrophe S, Life, Life. All right? So, I love you guys, and I'll talk to you guys later. All right? Same for you, YouTube. It's Elizabeth's Life if you want to come over there and see it. All right? So, I'll talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye, Facebook.
Bye, Facebook.
There's 20 people come on.
Mama